Hi, this is Miss Raina. If you're watching this screencast, that means you're a new student in my classroom and I would like to welcome you. Today we're going to be working within Google Apps for Education. That is a part of Google, but it's a special domain that only JCCS students and teachers can work within. You'll be able to create documents, spreadsheets, pictures, and today we're actually going to create a website. So when you enroll in my class, each one of you is given an email address. It's a GAFE address, and I'm going to show you how to use that today, how to access that. The first thing you're going to need to do is go to the Google homepage. So I could do it here, but you may not be able to, so I'm going to have you type in Google up here. Okay, and now you're at the Google homepage. If you already have a Gmail address, you know the way to sign in is over here. And since you all now have a Gmail address, I'm going to have you click Sign In. Now I'd like you to focus on the slip of paper that I handed you when you first came into class today. It has an email address on it and it has a password on it. Please look at your email address. What you'll notice is that it will be your first name, dot, last name, dot, the last three numbers of your JCCS identification number, at sdjccs.net. Okay, your password is your entire JCCS identification number followed by JCCS. Now here's a little trick. The email address itself is not case sensitive. So even though you're going to see your first name is capitalized, your last name is capitalized, that doesn't matter. You can just type it in. However, your password is case sensitive. What that means is JCCS has to be capitalized. So go ahead, let's type in our information now. I'm working with a student named Chris Wolf, so I'm going to type in his information, but I would like you to type in your own. Okay, I'm going to look that over. I've got the first name, dot, last name, dot, the last three numbers, at sdjccs.net. That's good. I'm going to go down to password. Now remember with the password, it's your entire identification number followed by a capital JCCS. Okay, once you're done with that, you're going to click Sign In. All right, you did it. If you're looking at this page, it means you've successfully logged in. Congratulations. And since this is the first time you've gone to your GAFE account, you're going to be welcomed. Go ahead, look that over really quickly. When you finish, I'd like you to click I accept, continue to my account. You are successfully logged in. Now it looks like you are at the basic Google homepage, and you are, but notice up here on the right you will see your email address, and that means you have successfully logged in. You are into your GAFE account. The majority of the work we'll be doing in class will be in Drive, so I'd like you to look at that really quickly. Please click on Drive. Drive is a place within Google where you can create, and you can actually create folders to organize, documents which are just like just like Word documents, presentation, which is like a PowerPoint, spreadsheet, which is like an Excel spreadsheet, and then forms and drawings. So there's a lot you can do here. But the other nice thing about Drive is that you're able to share it with people. So you and I will be sharing a lot of documents. I'll be helping you edit that way, and you will be collaborating with your peers, so you'll be able to share with your peers as well. So that's Drive. But today our focus is going to be on creating you a website. So I'd like you to go to Sites. Please click on Sites. Okay, and today you're going to be creating a website, so I'd like you to click on Create. Now you don't need to create a blank template because I actually have created one for you, so I'd like you to please click on Browse the Gallery for more. Now today, when we look at the gallery, I only see two websites here, but that's because I am looking at this site on September 9th. If you're actually viewing this a year from the date that I create this screencast, you might see a lot of websites here. Regardless, the one I'd like you to select is NCTSA Student Template. Okay, there you go. Now I'm going to have you select Preview Template. You are now in the NCTSA student template. It is a website I've created for you that includes the links I'd like you to have, the tabs I'd like you to have, but it's not yours yet. It's still a template. You might not like the color scheme. You might want to change all that. So now's going to be your opportunity to do that. The way to change all of that is click on Use This Template. Okay. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to name your site. This is a very important part because everyone in the class uses the same convention. So I want you to pay attention when we do this. The first thing you're going to do in all caps is type NCTSA. That's the name of your site. You are attending the North County Technology and Science Academy. Give it a space. I'm going to have you put in your first name. Remember, I'm working with Chris Wolf, but you're going to type in your own. One more space, and then your last initial. So everyone's should say NCTSA, space, your first name, space, and then your last initial. Now there's a good chance that I'll probably have another Chris W in my class at some point, and I wouldn't want you all to have to share a website. So there's a way to actually individualize this and make it your own, even if there's another student in class that has exactly the same name. And the way to do that is to go to Site Location, here down below, click right after that first letter of your last name. Click after that, and then I want you to include the 3 numbers that you see on your email address. That's the last 3 numbers of your identification number. So Chris's were 813, but I'd like you to type in the 3 numbers that you see on your email address. And we're almost done. The last thing we're going to do today is we're going to select a theme. So you're going to select a theme. And you've got a lot of Google templates to choose from here. Don't get too hung up on them because you can always go back and change them. But what I am going to ask, as long as you're a student in this class, is that you do not upload an image and change it to anything other than a Google template. I want you to work with a Google template. So here are all your different options. I think Chris might like vinyl panel, so I'm going to select that. You select the one you like. When you've selected it, it'll turn red like this, and then when you're ready, you click Create. And this takes just a little while. Getting there. And there we go. Now you see it doesn't say NCTSA student template anymore. It says Chris W. Yours should say your name, which means it's now your website. Congratulations. I've chosen a background for Chris, and you've chosen a background for yourself. So basically you have created your own website today. And there's one last step we need to do before you're completely finished. And this is really important whenever you work on a site that you have logged into. Remember, we all share the same computers. So either later on today or tomorrow morning, someone is going to pick up the computer you're using right now and they're going to turn it on. If you've not logged out, they are going to turn on the computer and they're going to be right there in your website, and they will be able to edit, change, and do whatever they want to it. And I want you to not be giving anyone the option to do that. So every time you're in any kind of site where you need to log on, you definitely need to make sure you log off. You do that by clicking this drop-down arrow and by selecting Sign Out. There we go. We've finished. You finished your screencast on how to log into your GAFE account, how to create your own website. Congratulations, you have your own website, and I welcome you to class.